1, 2, is this on? Yo, Jimmy, hit me with that Triple H. Yo, you let the music keep playing, Mr. Thorne. Yo, tell me who the time it is, man. Just keep it up here. Here comes trouble.
Welcome back to the Fernando Show. Once again, here to spew my toxic opinions all over the IWC airwaves like a yeet crowd. 4 letters, 1 word. Yeet. Let's get into it. Gotta pull up my notes. Smackdown review for June 6th, 2025. I'm the host with the most, the hottest rising smark in all of the internet wrestling community. I am Fernando. This is the Fernando Show. It's dud of a Smackdown. I'm going to sum it up easily for everybody in the words of the GOAT of this business that we call internet wrestling, the IWC, JD.
I don't give a fuck what you say. Smackdown was terrible.
Quite put. BL2 and Seth's crew, whatever the fuck they're calling them, I would call them the Visionaries or the Revolution or something. Just pick a big cool word like you always do, like Pure Fusion Garbage Collection, and just stick with it. They do not have a name, which I think is lazy. Quite honest, fucking lazy. They should have a name. If they're gonna be a thing and they want us to buy in to what the fuck they're selling, then name them and stick with it. Trips. This isn't rocket science. This is professional wrestling booking 101 coming from a fan who has watched from the sidelines since 93. Seth comes out with Heyman, Bronson, and Braun. Talks more about Money in the Bank, about being the future, how he's going to control the whole company. And hold on, let me tilt. Gotta tilt. He's going to control the whole company when he wins. He mentions Roman Reigns, brings the good OTC chant. Can't forget the OTC, even though he's never on TV. And I'm thinking, with him mentioning Roman that hard, he's almost 99% gonna be at Money in the Bank tonight. I think Seth ends up winning it. Solo would be my dark horse. He could screw Seth, but I think he tries to screw Seth and ends up helping him. Seth ends up the way out. Seth is going to win the Money in the Bank. They've put, unless Roman is going to show up and pull a Brock Lesnar and just walk up there and steal it and be Roman, the tribal chief in the bank, I guess. That would be tight. I wouldn't mind Roman winning Money in the Bank. But maybe LA Knight. LA Knight would be a nice little, OMG moment. So Solo comes out, confronts Seth. They stand face to face. They have a little stare off now. I like Solo in this role. He comes off as comfortable in what he's selling us in his role and his character. The arms down laugh, sarcastic, like Jimmy comedy, it works for him, It feels natural. He's not, and he's getting to show more character because he's not just the enforcer standing there like this, mean mugging. He's getting to shine. I gotta give it to him. Solo is I wasn't confident. Now they will have to back him with some wins. Give him some wins, some good quality wins. If he's just gonna be a loser, all he's ever gonna be is funny, and that's, for him, yeah, that's cool. You get to be a comedy act, but nobody's gonna take you seriously if you're just always about joking and you don't win, So they started off with Jimmy versus JC Mateo. Like always with the theme with this show, it's never gonna be an hour plus, 2 hours. I'll get in, get out. Won't waste your time too much. I'll go through what's worth talking about. We're not gonna just wax intellectual about nothing to make a longer show. It's in and out. Nothing fancy here. Solo and Jacob get involved, and they cost JC the match. It furthers their beef. In the promo at the beginning, Seth mentioned that he calls out the fact that there's cracks in their bloodline, the bloodline 2.0. Planting those seeds a little bit further. Maybe something happens tonight at Money in the Bank where Jacob gets involved, JC gets involved. This match has potential to be complete chaos, because listen to this. Just hear me out here. CM Punk's not in this match. He's probably going to have a run in. Sami Zayn isn't in this match. Braun Breaker isn't in this match. Bronson Reed isn't in this match. JC Mateo's not in it. Jacob Fatu's not in it. Roman Reigns isn't in it. This has a potential to be complete chaos if they book this right. And someone's just going to come out on top who happens to be the lucky man, basically. Who that is, I don't know. But like I said, Jimmy versus Mateo, like always, 9 times out of 10, WWE can never have anyone lose clean or win clean. So there's shenanigans. Go figure. I already knew this when the match started. They showed a graphic after this that said final words before Money in the Bank with Logan, Cena, Jay, and Cody Rhodes. As Zelina and Julia have a backstage segment. Zelina talks for the most of this promo, and Julia just says, "I like you, you're confident," basically. That's her one line that they gave her. So next up, they have Piper Niven and Zelina Vega in a Bakersfield brawl as the entrances start and it goes to commercial. Basically. When they come back, there's people, they're showing Twisted Tea sponsoring with fans in the crowd promoting Twisted Tea, so they want everyone to get fucked up, is what I got out of it. They want you to drink some Twisted Tea, is what they want. God damn. Piper versus Zelina. Piper is wrestling in a tuxedo. I'm just reading some of this. Like, who on God's green earth asked for or wants this? Comment below if you wanted this match or asked for this match or actually liked it. I mean, it was what it was. They had plunder, kendo sticks, chairs and stuff. You know, the classic spots. Hokey garbage. Ugly code breaker. Lazy pin for 1 count. Zelina almost breaks her ankle, stomping Piper on the outside. Electric chair drop on Zelina to the apron. Crossbody to the ring skirt. Commercial. In the end, Julia comes out, saves Zelina or helps, whatever you want to call it, hits Piper with the kendo sticks. She falls off through the table. That's for the 1, 2, 3, the match. Julia is definitely taking the title off Zelina. 100%. She'll be the one that hopefully brings prestige to one of these women's mid-cards trash titles. Aleister Black cuts a promo, says it was a mistake using the black mask to win Money in the Bank. All right. This was good. The most they've given them so far, better than the black background sitting in a room ones that they did when I was here the first time. I'm not a big Aleister Black fan. I think he outside of his entrance, he's not very interesting. Is a good wrestler, one of the best wrestlers in the world, obviously, out of the hundreds that are in pro wrestling. But, I mean, this match was good. It was hard-hitting, and then Seth just comes out and ruins it. Stomps LA Knight. Braun comes out. Spears Aleister Black. Showcasing and setting up more drama and storyline for tonight or tomorrow, because this was yesterday. Let's see. Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis announced King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring coming back. They're going to have a bunch of Fatal 4-Ways. They didn't announce who was in them. It's going to be a bunch of Fatal 4-Ways to qualify to get in. Triple H loves his multi-man tournaments. Haven't seen a singles tournament since the Cruiserweight Classic. Or a good one, anyway, that they put time and effort into.